Acharya and my fellow friends. Today, my group is going to talk about why we should exercise regularly. The purpose of giving this speech is to persuade my fellow friends to exercise regularly so that they can have a good sleep, stay healthy without any diseases. Do you think you are worn out being overweight or feeling languid constantly? Do you have medical problems? Well, exercising regularly can give you a great well-being and mental benefits. Why should we exercise regularly and why does exercise matter to us? Exercise is a significant part of life. It benefits both the body and mind and can be done by almost anyone. According to the most recent population health survey conducted in Malaysia, 25.1% of Malaysians are physically inactive, and physical inactivity is responsible for 16.4% of Malaysians' death. It is also proven in Wealth and Health Organization 2010 that both body and mind benefit from exercise, but the following are questions that many people have about exercise. What does exercise do? Exercise improves one's health by reducing stress and strengthening the body. Regular exercise reduces the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, depression, stroke, colon cancer, and many other diseases or health conditions. There is also a news has been discovered in New Straits Times newspaper written by Arifah Yunus and Nur Ain Muhammad Radi on 28 December 2019, saying that unhealthy diet, lack of exercise causes early death. In this article, nutritionist Dr. Sarina Hanim Hamza, who is also a senior lecturer at University Malaya, said sedentary lifestyles and dietary factors are contributing to the rising number of deaths among young adults. The effect of this unhealthy habit include obesity, hypertension, heart problem, and diabetes. Among the best way to exercise is to engage in structured exercising programs, which she advised people to do at least 115 minutes each week. When was the last you take stairs? Despite knowing the fact that taking the stairs burns calories, some of us still prefer to take elevators. The Deputy Health Minister Dr. Lee Boon Cheng mentioned in NST to encourage Malaysians to walk and use stairs rather than the lift or escalator. Campaign like 10,000 steps a day and Jom Naik Tangga were launched. I will tell you the reason why exercise is very important to us in our daily lives. Doing exercise regularly can give you a daily basis of at least 30 minutes help in boosting our immune system as well as our self-esteem. When we do exercise, it can be fun and it has many benefits that we gain from it. It is important for us to exercise so that we can have a good sleep all the day, stay fit, stay healthier without any disease and be happier. I might want to show you that we are all needing exercise and it is exceptionally helpful. Our goal is not to teach you how to exercise, but to convince you to start exercising today onwards by letting you know the problems and solutions faced by physical inactivity.
Let's discover the health risks faced by a lack of exercise. Lack of physical activity is harmful to our health, as many diseases are caused by lack of physical activity. Insomnia is one of the diseases. Can you tell me how long it takes you to put your eyes closed at night? 3 hours, 4 hours, or are you unable to sleep at times? This was referred to as insomnia. According to the World Sleep Association, there is a growing trend in sleep disorders in the country, with an increasing number of affected populations. Malaysia's statistics indicate that 35% of its citizens have a sleep disorder, and over 53% of its workforce gets less than the recommended 7 hours of sleep a day, with at least 51% complaining of work-related fatigue. Quite often, we keep awake at night due to work-related pressures and concerns. What are the consequences of insomnia? Insomnia can lead to depression because a lack of sleep causes people to have a low mood, more likely to feel overwhelmed and easily irritated than those who do not. If the disease is not treated, it will progress to the point where a person will be able to commit suicide. According to studies, insomniacs are more likely to develop depression because they have higher levels of anxiety. People who suffer from depression avoid socializing, feel sad and helpless, and believe that they do not deserve to live happily ever after. Depression is also harmful to our bodies. People who are depressed frequently experience headaches, loss of appetite, and back pain. So, how should you go about avoiding these issues? Exercise is the most powerful tool and the least expensive method of dealing with these issues. When we exercise, we can get a better night's sleep, thus avoiding insomnia and depression.
There are some solutions to this problem that I discovered. This problem can be solved through encouraging people involved in physical activities. Research shows that individuals who are exercise on a regular basis are less likely to suffer from insomnia and sleep problems regardless of their age. As a supporting evidence to the previous statement, there is say from Charlie Gamaldo MD, Medical Director of Johns Hopkins Center for Sleep at Howard County General Hospital, which is saying, we have solid evidence that exercise does in fact help you fall asleep more quickly and improve sleep quality. Furthermore, people who are more physically active are less prone to acquire insomnia later in life, indicating an anti-insomnia function. So, how does exercise help prevent from getting insomnia? When you do exercise, your body temperature will be increased, and after some time, your body will be back to the normal temperature. That drop in temperature and a comparable temperature change that occur before you fall asleep when your body chills off in the evening in anticipation of rest. The similarities between these different warn the brain that the time is to take a break. Of course, you will be wondering, what is exercise that helps prevent insomnia? There is a variety of exercise routines and movements, but you should take note moderate intensity aerobic exercise is only indicated to prevent insomnia, such as walking, while strenuous exercise such as running and weightlifting does not cook. It provides a restful sleep. Moreover, a simple 30-minute exercise session can make you to fall asleep faster and sleep longer. These impacts are more grounded when you attempt a regular exercise program. According to the Sleep Foundation website, in article Exercise and Insomnia, it shown that drawn out workout going from time of 4 to 24 weeks empower people with a sleep disorder to nod off quicker, rest longer, and appreciate preferable rest quality over their deep prior to working out.
In 1990, similarly than 28 million, 57% of all worldwide deaths have resulted from chronic diseases. This number grows to 36 million, 60% of all worldwide deaths in 2008, and 39 million, 72% of all worldwide deaths in 2016. The decline in ability in lifestyle expectancy for the future generation is because of the growing problem of diverse chronic diseases together with obesity, cancer, cardiac circulatory sickness, diabetes, and stroke. Chronic diseases are non-contagious, usually long-lasting, slowly progressing, and normally genetic, environmental, or unhealthy lifestyle. What I want to focus on here is related to exercise affecting a life free of chronic diseases. Currently, very habitual diseases are now attacking regardless of children or adolescents, as well as grown-up. Being lack of exercising is related to elevated chance of chronic diseases. In one study, members with the best tier of health at baseline and people who maintain or progress their health over the long time had the bottom chance of untimely loss of life and chronic diseases. This shows that exercise or physical activity can boost the body's immune system against any disease. For example, many people are able to lower their cholesterol without medication by simply adopting an exercise routine or making other lifestyle changes. And being exercise or physical active become related to a chance reduction of chronic illness of extra than 50%. In addition, an increase in energy expenditure from the physical interest of 1000 kcal 4000 kilojoule according to weight or growth in physical fitness of 1 metabolic equivalent become associated with mortality gain of their 20%. As we know, those who are busy with their career are also among those who are potentially prone to chronic disease because they are busy with work hour, which result a lack of time to visit the gym to work out. For that, they could take the initiative to shop for workout equipment, which include treadmill, workout bike, and others for his or her home. So, their time to exercise is flexible, and the health of their body can be maintained by indirectly reducing the risk of getting chronic diseases. In this way, it can circulate hand in hand with the word prevention is better than cure.
As we mentioned earlier, we are here not to educate you on how to exercise, but to convince you to begin exercise from today to have a good sleep, stay healthy, and prevent yourself from getting diseases. In a nutshell, obviously physical inactivity is an issue we really want to address right away. Getting into the propensity for consistently exercising ought to be everybody's need. As a small first step, some people have started going for 30 minutes walk daily. However, small this may can go a long way in improving our health. It is important that we take care of our bodies by eating right foods and getting sufficient rest. Exercising is a fundamental for great well-being, so do it routinely and benefit as much as possible from our life.